Hello, I'm Chylli from Channel Chylli, back with more Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Looks like we have ourselves a gear puzzle here. There's quite a few dead ends around here. Well then, how do I exactly extend my reach? I have no idea. Well, that was useless. I don't know why I did that. How does one extend their reach? I did all that for a goddamn metal pipe. What am I doing? Well, damn, now I'm really confused about what exactly I'm supposed to be doing here. I am definitely missing like a small cogwheel, but I don't know where to get it. Alright, well, I think I just have to drop this guy. I don't think I have any choice here. Oh no, we're stuck right now. Wait, are we genuinely stuck? Hang on, I'm gonna have to relaunch the game right now. That is genuinely depressing. I don't know why that happened. Oh, it auto-saved. That's really nice. Hang on a moment. I know how to do this now. I never would have known how to do this if I didn't have a guide, so thank you, guide. Joshua, what are you doing here? Amy, you saved me again. Please, take this. Thank you, I'm finally free. I imagine we use it with the tree over here. And there we go, we got the final cogwheel, now we just gotta throw that in there. I'm assuming that drains the water, so now we need to go down there. Yeah, honestly, I never would have thought of lighting the rope on fire so you could pull the lever before it burned. Oh boy, we do not have any healing items right now. I assume that brown glass eye is a key item that we'll be needing. Who goes there? Oh, I'm curious. That scent doesn't belong here. Looks for something close where it shouldn't. Better be careful, might get hurt. Are you the one they call the prisoner? Oh, I am a prisoner, yes, but nobody calls me that. I've not spoken with anyone for years. Feels like decades, eons. Maybe I'm the oldest man alive. Wait, it's a dream, you know? If you were real, it couldn't have been years. Right, I'm probably just having one of those short afternoon naps. Falling asleep in a spiraling grave of stones and glass. You're not the person I'm looking for. Hey, I can be whatever I need to be. Hello, voice matching the scent, delicate and fragile, sweet like a plum, and equally easy to squid. Excuse me? Relax, no need to be tense around me. Then don't give me reasons to, maybe. Oh, I can smell the tension all over like a mousetrap ready to snap. You're blind. How observant, how attentive, watchful, sharp, eagle-eyed, probably not blind, vigilant. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound mean. Mean? Snapping bones is mean. Stabbing guts, plucking marbles out of head, that's mean. Words can't hurt, or can they? I smell guilt telling me they can. How fancy. Is there anything I can do to help you? Wants to help? Nice smell, pleasant voice and kind? I'd say I'm dreaming if I didn't know that already. If you know you're dreaming, can't you just wake up? Understands nothing though, shame, but I guess I could still use some help. What do you need? Do you want me to force that cage open? No, the cage keeps them away. I'm safe in my own suffering. The cage stays, but if the nice smelling voice brings me something I like, I might have something in return. Something you like? Oh good, at least has a good hearing, otherwise we would have problems talking. Who did that to you? The jailers, who else? They rule over the prison. Walk around their silly masks. The masks smell like red. They rustle and rustle. Don't make much noise, but smell bad. It's the smell of a rat trapped behind the stove for a week too long. The stench of the one dropping crumbs of molded bread all over the place. Still, they smell not as bad as I do, I guess. But what are you in for? Like if anyone needed a reason. Maybe, perhaps, from my side, I'm not the one locked up, but everyone else. You're out of your mind, aren't you? Just how long have you been here? Out of mind, out of years, and mostly, completely, absolutely out of soap. Can barely smell over the stench of this cage of mine. Hurts like a spline in the spine. Do you even understand what I'm saying? I don't have to have all the books on my shelf to understand when someone wants to read them to me. The crawling under my skin subsides when I bask in the gentle voice. Friend's voice smells nice, like the color blue, the only color I cannot remember no matter how hard I try. That's what I thought. What's that? Round, smooth. Smells like... Could it be? Wait, what are you? That pain eye-opening. Now let me look at my friend. It's a glass eye. You can... Speaks, yet for what? Words like dry leaves, devoid of life, swirl on the ground, barely making any difference. Whatever, not sure what I expected. Oh, expectations, of course. But what do you expect for running half the race, for doing half the job? Wait, you want a second glass eye? Can't hurt to have more than one, right? 3 would be too much, I think, but if I get 2, I'll reward it. I have something that smells smooth, tastes shiny, makes a ringing sound when it hits the teeth. I will part with that thing if I see a good reason for it. And there we go, we got the second eye as well now. Okay, yeah, this place is really big. I don't know if we'll even be able to get through it this video. Apparently for the brazen bull you need a crowbar. There you go, a second glass eye for you. Yes, now I'm complete with a pair of eyes, glossy like a freshly cleaned bone, shiny like fingernails with a black outline of funny-tasting dirt. Now it is time to be grateful. Gratitude comes in many forms, and this time it takes the form of the key. What does it open? Who knows? Not this cage, that's for sure. The hatch is stuck, but metals do change volume when heated. Maybe setting the earth on fire would unstuck it. Of course, whoever's stuck in there will probably be her. But do I even trust them? This is a torture device for dangerous criminals. I could just take whatever I find inside. Okay, time to go open that locked room up here now. There we go, now we have a random green gem out of nowhere. Is that it? That glowy bubble? Is that where the prisoner is locked up? I can feel it. It's been a long dream already. I will return here tomorrow. This might be a tough one. Yeah, that was a really long dream. And there we go, another 8,500 echoes. The imaginary prisons turned out to be a vast dungeon, going deep below the ground, composed of many stairs, passageways, and torture chambers. A place of true despair, devoid of hope, crawling with monstrous, tormented spirits and other their executioners alike. At the very end, there was a bright bubble of light. Whatever it is, I feel as though the person I'm looking for, the prisoner, is inside. Give me a minute here, I'm gonna check something really quickly. Okay, so we have like 4 more things to go now. Deceased was identified as Thomas Illegible, born 1964, an illegible Caucasian male, blue eyes, blonde hair, no tattoos, no visible birthmarks. Autopsy summary: no third-party involvement is suspected, either direct or indirect. No psychoactive drugs, alcohol, or other psychoactive substances were present in the deceased's blood or brain samples. The craniocerebral trauma and high cervical vertebrospinal trauma were excluded as the possible causes of death. The visible injuries were a result of the body collapsing on the ground and hitting the mentioned regions. All symptoms indicate the deceased had suffered a sudden, unexpected neurological death. The cause of death, while not completely clear, is tied to acute brainstem dysfunction, possibly epilepsy-induced. Therefore, an attack of previously undiagnosed epilepsy is the most probable cause of death. Cause of death: achieved 40.8, medical condition, neurological epilepsy, other. I think I need to sit down for a moment and breathe. Okay, well, if the prisoner really is a boss fight, then we are in for a battle now. Hi Amy, it's me again. Things are getting rough here. I mean, there's a lot of work and the mirrors could have been better. I guess we all miss you. The boss hired someone in your place. Nothing personal, he says. We just need more hands on board, you know. He's a rookie, that new guy, fresh out of school, almost got bitten by Miss Harrison's chihuahua. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it was difficult to contain it. Yeah, technically you're not fired, so when you return, you still have your good old vet clinic to work at. Okay, bye for now. Well, that's not really good. We don't really want to get fired, do we? Okay, that is quite a lot of thermos right now. Tutu, you're here. Indeed, like yourself, I've been searching through this awful place. Looks like we have both found what we were after. What is it exactly? It appears to be a barrier of light, a guardian's light, which is a weird find in a place of despair like this. Okay, what does it do? It's here to keep others out, or something in. Was it left here by another guardian? Most likely, however, whatever we seek is on the other side. I can attempt to break it. Wait, I mean this is a prison and this is a barrier that is probably here for a reason. Are you sure it's wise? Am I sure? No, but this is the only way forward from here. If we turn around now, the trail to your brother ends. Besides, you've been up against monsters before, and I am here as well. Whatever happens, we can face it together. Let me know when you are ready. I don't like this idea, but there's no other way. Do it. Very well, stand aside. It is done, Amelia. Go ahead, I will catch up. Why do I have to go first with that spear? Shouldn't you lead the way? I trust you can handle whatever we find in there. Meanwhile, I'll try and make sure nothing follows us in there, or the barrier seals behind us, trapping us in. Oh, I hate that. It kinda makes sense. Hello, anyone home? Well, it would appear I have a guest. Hello, are you the one they call a prisoner? That's what they call me these days? Delightful, yes, I assume it is me. Welcome to my humble abode. Very humble indeed. What is this creature doing here? It's fine, they're with me. My name is Amy. This is Tutu. I know who you are. Please have a seat. Dinner shall be served soon. Enjoy the appetizers while you wait. Actually, why don't we set the mood first? There, nice and warm. Dinner, you don't seem to be really imprisoned here. That's because I ain't. Amelia, this individual, I can sense great evil. You know how to socialize, don't you, kitty? Please, Amelia. Amy, keep your pet away from me. What the hell? Tutu is my friend. Imaginary friend, he wanted to say. Keep that in mind, miss. They aren't real. None of this is real. Third person that hates imaginary creations, you sure seem to be enjoying yourself here. A luxurious home in the middle of a dungeon, a table full of food, a fireplace. I never said I hated imaginary creations, I just don't call them my friends. Neither should you, you'll see. What is that supposed to mean? There's some kind of barrier, a force field around your house. How observant, a barrier you managed to greatly damage on your way in here. You should have just opened the door for us. The barrier is what keeps me safe here. It protects this place from the influence of the dungeon and of most of the guests. Unless they display enough perseverance. How did he make that barrier? How do you think I made it? I dreamed it, like I dreamed everything in here. We would take an immense amount of power to create all this, even for a short instant, not to mention an indelible barrier that lasts abidingly. Well, maybe I'm just talented. I've spent a long time in this world, but you are here not to talk about my little barrier, Amy, aren't you? Who are you in the waking world? I bet you want to know. I'm nobody. There is nothing there that's worth living. I abandoned that pointless struggle a long time ago. I have chosen this world. You still need to keep your body alive. It's like watering a plant, really. I learned to dream fast. The time difference buys me many days between those painful moments when I need to briefly depart. You make it sound so perfect, and yet you chose to live in the middle of a dungeon? It is my choice. I'm not really locked in here, you know. The shadow people, they don't like when someone doesn't play by the rules. They don't give you much time before they start hunting you. And they did hunt me until I managed to build this place. They can't get here. They won't catch me. So yes, it might be in the middle of a dungeon, but it's my little slice of paradise. Since when have you been here? Does it matter? Time is pointless in this realm. Some things happen slow, some happen fast, and some things end before they even start. It could be days, it could be weeks, it could be a millennia. All correct answers. One thing is for certain, I'm not going anywhere. I've been told you know my brother, and that you know where to find him now. And who is so reckless to leak such precious information? Dream abominations, they weren't really protective about you. Those fools, I'm sure you took care of them anyway, so we've got that out of the way at least. I know your brother all right. I met him when he was lost and alone because apparently someone who should be protecting him was busy with more important things. Keep talking, what did you do? I helped him out like one traveler to another. Wait, were you the one that pointed Thomas toward the well leading to the depths? Were you out of your mind? I wanted to help him go deeper, bounce off the bottom, swim back to the surface. Simple. You wanted to help him by sending him straight into the Shadow People's ambush. You pointed him toward the one place I would not be able to follow and protect him. No, don't you try that one with me, kitty cat. Don't blame me for your shortcomings. How are your imperfections my fault? If you are a traveler as experienced as you claim to be, you know I could not have followed him to that place. Oh, I know, but was that really the only thing you could have done? You could have intervened at any point, you could have helped, but no, he was on his own. I left him my light twice. Well, he obviously didn't find your light during his second visit, so you did nothing. Meanwhile, I pointed him in the direction, at least giving him a fighting chance, while you didn't even bother to do that. You never cared. Do not listen to him, Amelia. He is lying. Am I lying? Oh, that's curious. Please tell me. Would it also be a lie if I tell Amy it was you who killed her precious brother? That can't be true. Can't it? Not the Shadow People, not some mysterious force. It's all our good old kitty cat. He's lying, right? Tutu, again. Did you kill Thomas? I wanted to protect him. Bullshit. Oh my god, it was you. You killed him. Let me explain, Amelia. No, god damn it. You had plenty of time to explain. You pretended you had no idea why he would imprison you. You pretended you didn't know what severed his mind from his body. You lied to me. I did not share the whole truth, but your brother was lost the moment he was captured by the Shadow People. Killing him was an act of mercy. I had no other choice. It was not your decision to make. There might have been another way. You're not all-knowing. You admitted it yourself. I got captured by the Shadow People once, and look at me. Somehow I survived. I would have found a way to save Thomas too if you didn't take that chance away. Foolish girl, you were not even there to begin with. There was no other way. I've been around for long enough to know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe you've been around for too long. I don't want you to exist in my dream anymore. No, wait. Be gone. Now, since we have that out of the way, we can talk freely. I'll finish preparing the dinner if you don't mind. Alright, well, that's where we're gonna end today's video of Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we continue with more. Until then, bye!